let's venture over to upstate New York now, the Buffalo area, where we find a artist who has a release, Broken and Beautiful, on Creative Soul Records. Please welcome, she was on the last time I had a privilege of hosting Red's Room. She's back with us again. Please welcome Kerri Lynn to the show. Kerri, how are you?
I'm excited.
Fantastic having you here. Since the last time you and I chat here on Red's Room, what's been new in your world these days?
Yeah, well, right now I'm currently working on a show with a friend of mine. She lives in Florida, near the Clearwater area, and she's producing a show which is swing style music, and it's basically different songs throughout over the years, starting from like the 20s up until current style. So there's going to be some tap dancing and some singing, and so that's currently what I've been working on. I'm preparing to leave in about 3 weeks, actually, is when the show is. So that's what I've been working on. And also we have a business here. We have a dance studio here in Buffalo that my sister, my mom, and I run. And so we're opening up for our 32nd year in business this year, which is really fun. So the kids start next Wednesday, so we've been prepping and preparing for that. So that's kind of a big deal right now too, just getting ready for classes. And so we're excited. Yeah, it's fun.
Congratulations, and thank you for your dedication to the dance community. 32 years, that is amazing stuff there. You've got several numbers for us tonight. Tell us about this first one that you're going to be performing for us tonight.
So the first song I'm performing for you guys tonight is actually titled Love Letters, and that was the name of my most recent album that I released September of last year. And this is the first song on the track, and basically just to give you an idea of where the song came from. So my favorite thing to do obviously is to spend time in the Lord's presence when I can, just get by myself, and I do a lot of journaling. And so I just like to sit when I can, listen to what he wants to say, and I write it all down in my journal every day, mark the date. And so basically this song is it's called Love Letters because when the Lord speaks to us like in personal ways, he'll give us very personal words. And so I like to think of my journal entries as like love letters from him, and I like to go back to them and reread them when I'm either seeking him from direction or, Lord, I'm just like, Lord, I need to be in your presence. I want to be more like you. I want to know what you're telling me to do, where you're telling me to go. And so it's a lot about just like seeking the Lord for his direction and for his purpose, really. So I titled it Love Letters. It's one of my like upbeat tracks on the album. So I'm glad we got groovy with the first singer and artist, because this song is definitely like fun and upbeat. I wanted to create Christian dance tracks that people could dance to, that they could easily learn the moves even to if they wanted. So I'll be doing like a little bit of minimal moves, obviously, because I'm like not in my dance studio. I'm in my room at home. But yeah, I wanted to create something that was fun, where people could worship the Lord, and it came from an honest, true place, but also something fun and lighthearted, because things have just been so heavy to be expected around the world and everything. And so I just really wanted to create songs that were light and that were joyful, that we could sing and go back to, just to remember that, like our first artist said, like, we don't have to lose our joy. We don't have to lose our peace despite what's going on around us. We're in the world, but we're not of the world. So I hope it brings you joy, and yeah, like it makes you want to dance, because that's why I wrote it. All right, so.
Amen. Saturday night dance party here on an all new Red's Room. Here's Kerri Lynn with Love Letters. Take it away.
When I'm with you, I just can't let go. Tell me everything that I need to know. How to love you better, how to follow you. Write me letters, tell me what to do. forever just to hear from you. Write me letters, and tell me what to do. L-O-V-E, letters that mean everything, promises you're faithful to keep. L-O-V-E, letters just from you to me, forever next time you will be. Just can't live without you, just can't live without you, just can't live without you, how you love me. Just can't live without you, no, just can't live without you, just can't live without you, how you love me. And you lift me up, you take me higher and higher, oh, in your love. L-O-V-E, letters that mean everything, promises you're faithful to keep. L-O-V-E, letters just from you to me, forever next time you will be. L-O-V-E, letters that mean everything, promises you're faithful. Oh, don't you let me L-O-V-E, letters just from you to me, forever next time you will be. Woo!
Kerri, Lynn, and Love Letters. We're moving along to that one tonight.
Letters. Woo!
Getting everybody's energy up in the house tonight. Amen. Now, you mentioned a lot of your recent songs have been focused on joy and just it seems to be a central theme tonight, which I'm really glad for.
I love
tonight.
that.
Where does a number of your song inspirations come from? Does it come from multiple angles? Does it come from just life experiences, things going on, the word? What does song inspirations look like?
Yeah, definitely. I would say through life experience for sure. The first album, Broken to Beautiful, that I released in 2017 was mainly a journey through deliverance from addiction, physical health issues that the Lord has since healed me from, and broken relationship, kind of a whole number of things. This album was definitely when I started to feel the shift from one kind of like area of my life to the next, where I was really praying about God. I love to dance. Obviously, it's a huge part of my life. And I want to create music that still is honorable to you, because a lot of what you see today, let's be honest, is not clean. So I wanted to create music that I could use the gifts he's given me when it comes to the dancing. But definitely it's still like one song I'm going to sing for you guys tonight is about like a moment in my life when I was writing the song that I was waiting on God for breakthrough. And I'm going to sing that one in a little bit, but and I can kind of talk about that more then. But yeah, it's definitely a combination of life experience and then also kind of just the excitement of when God is doing something new in your life, really, too, and you feel like the shift happening.
Yeah.
And so this next song I'm going to do is actually called Something New, and it's about basically exiting one season of my life and transitioning into the next. So for a long time, I was touring and doing like theater. That was like my main thing I was doing. And when I stepped out of that to be a mom, that was a new thing for me. And so I felt like the Lord was kind of like walking me through these new transitions in my life. So basically it's about like exiting one season to enter into something new. And I feel like we can all relate because, we're all waiting on God to do something new in our life. And I know that God is definitely doing something new right now in the earth, even if it like doesn't appear that way to the world or to outside. He's definitely working behind the scenes and he's up to something new in our lives. And so it's exciting, despite like all the painful things going on right now. I still have like this unshakable hope and excitement about what he's gonna do. And I just really feel strong about that. And I am just a joyful person in general. Like I obviously get sad. I'm human. There's things I get upset about, but ultimately I'm just a joy-filled person. And so I just hope that like that reaches through you tonight, through the broadcast, that you can just have just feel the Lord's joy, because the joy of the Lord really is truly our strength in these days. So yeah, I'd love to
I'm seeing joy as essentials theme tonight. I'm loving that. I love that about the style of which you're going, because I try to be that way myself. And I think he wants to remind us each and every day that we are a new creation in him, and he's always up to something new in our lives if we let him. That's the thing, is if we let him into our hearts and allow him to do that something new that he wants to do for us. And so that's just a fantastic transition. Let's do it. So something new. Kerri Lynn for us right now, coming to us from upstate New York here on the Saturday edition of Red's Room. Something new.
From city to city and town to town, left my heart on the stage, every show, every crowd, looking to find his will, keep my dreams alive. I'm living his plan he drew out for me. He's doing something new, and now I see how every step was working for my good. He's doing something new.
something new. Kerri, Lynn, right here on Red's Room.
I'm
For
here.
those that are not familiar, you have quite a story, and quite a testimony, and God is obviously taking you through a lot. I just love the title of your 2017 album. It kind of epitomizes it all, because you're
Yes.
kind of an epitome of what it's like to go from broken,
Oh,
and
yeah.
God is able to take broken things and turn us into something beautiful if we allow
Oh,
Him.
yeah.
And it's just amazing to see you mixing, the song and the dance, and just a lot of joy in your music now. I just love the direction that your music
Thank
is
you so
going, and I
much.
think it music needs a bit more of that, just that energy and that inspiration. But I wanted to ask you as well. There's a bit of a theme in these past couple of songs that we've had. For somebody
Yep.
who feels like they're, if for somebody who's watching who may feel like they're broken and they're waiting for their breakthrough, for God to turn them into something beautiful, and is waiting for God to do something
Yeah.
new in their life,
Yes.
what would you normally tell people right now who may be feeling similarly like that?
Oh, hang on. I know that's like easier said than done sometimes, but like I had to, you just have to keep pushing and pushing and pushing through, because eventually that breakthrough is going to happen like all of a sudden. Whereas one day you're just going to look and be like, I don't feel that anymore. You're going to be like, I'm not there anymore. Like I'm in the new place. I'm shifted. And so, I mean, yeah, I have been there where I have literally been on my hands and knees, morning, day, and night, like before the Lord, like, Lord, I don't know how I'm going to go on. Give me the strength to see another day. And there were days that, I was up all night in bed, crying myself to sleep, like, I don't know how I'm going to get through another day. And I always feel Him say, keep hanging on. Not yet. It's coming. Keep hanging on. And I had to trust that He was not a man that He should lie to me. He was going to do exactly what He promised me He was going to do. And I was like, Lord, if I have to repeat scripture over myself every day for the next 300 days, I'll do it. If I'm going to see that promise in the end, I'm going to push through this, because I know You are going to give me the strength, and You're going to give me everything I need to be able to overcome this and to get through this and do what I need to do. And plus, I felt like, because the Lord went through so much for us to die on the cross, He took all of our grief and our pain upon Him on the stripes on His back, and on the cross. I thought, Lord, I would say, like, this is nothing compared to what You went through. Like, I can do this for You because of, just knowing what He did for us. And but yeah, I would say just keep holding on, because like you said earlier, sorrow may last for the night, but joy comes in the morning. And the inspiration behind this final song, that's called One More Try, is just that. It's when you're lying in bed at night and you're like, Lord, I don't know what else to do. I've exhausted all my own resources. Like, I'm completely relying on You. I know You're going to be faithful to come through for me. And I wanted to write this song from the Lord's perspective, speaking it to me rather than, me saying it to Him. So, because that's exactly what the Lord did for me. He would tell me, one more time, just wait, it's coming. Like, like, the joy is coming. The joy is coming. It's not going to even compare to what you're going through right now. You're going to forget the pain that you went through. So I held on to that promise. I didn't give up hope. And so this song is about the Lord telling us, like, one more time, give it one more try. Your breakthrough is, like, right there. Even if you, I had to learn not to rely on feelings and emotions, because they change all the time. I would have days I was like, wow, I'm great today. And then I'd have days where I was like the complete polar opposite. And the nice thing is that the Lord never changes. Like, what He speaks is true, and that never changes. He's the same all the time. And so just one more try. Keep holding on. Your breakthrough is coming. It's right around the corner. And just keep declaring it, and receive it before you see it. I think that's what I would say to you tonight. Like, receive it before you see it. Receive it and activate it by faith, because it's by faith. If there's doubt, Jesus couldn't do certain miracles because of doubt, and that would hold, miracles back for people. So I would say, you receive it by faith and not off of according to like how you're feeling for that particular day. So yeah, I hope this song like really you can feel that through this song is basically what I'm getting at. Yeah. Cool.
Amen. With our last number tonight, here is One More Try. Kerri Lynn right here on the Saturday night edition of Red's Room.
Can't you see my arms reaching out? Don't be blind. Leave it all behind. You've wandered long enough out in the dark and had enough. Can you feel me now? Take my hand, I'll get you there. Just say
Amen. One more try. Don't give up. Always to keep on pressing forward, fighting the good fight of faith. We're called to run our race and run it well. And never let the enemy come in and steal, kill, and rob your joy, because that's what he wants us to hold on to amidst any trial, amidst any trouble, any tribulation. Hold on to that joy. Your breakthrough is coming. Give it one more try with God, and give those things to him at the cross. Leave all that baggage at the cross where it belongs. And he says in his word to pick up and wear his yoke, which is light. He doesn't want to carry all that stuff around. He doesn't. He wants us to give it one more try with him. He wants to do something new with us. I love that that set puts a focus on it, reminds us that he is always doing something new. He's always at work in our lives, whether we can see it. And I love the fact as well that you brought up that we're not supposed to be led by feelings because those are
Yeah.
temporal. Those can change. It's normal for as humans to have them, but if we're moved solely by them, that's where we get into trouble. And I'm glad
Right.
such great words tonight. Kerri, tell us a little bit about what you got coming up here in the next couple of months and where we can connect up with you
Sure.
online and things like that to find out more about your music and stay connected with you.
Absolutely, I would love that so much. So you can find me at kerrylynmusic.com if you want to go on there and just read a little bit about my testimony, again, how I came to know the Lord, and just a little bit more about addiction and what He brought me through. And also, you can see me on Instagram. I'm under Kerri Lynn Music. I actually have two, Kerri Lynn Music and Starborn. Kerri Lynn Music is the one that you would find more of like the music on. And Facebook as well, Kerri Lynn Music. I also have a YouTube, Kerri Lynn Music, and you'll see some dance videos that we did on there that we created to some of these songs tonight. I have some that I'm starting to begin to do some choreography for, so I'm hoping maybe the next time I'm on here, it would be really fun to be in the studio if we could and actually like have some dancers doing some, more movement and stuff like that. That would be awesome. So, which has been kind of my whole vision, was to create a whole Christian worship dance show. Like, that's my vision. And also, yeah, like I said, I'm doing a show coming up in a couple weeks with my friend. It's called It Don't Mean a Thing, a tribute to swing. And that's, so if you're in the Clearwater area or in that Florida area, it's going to be at the Largo Performing Arts Center in September. So yeah, it's really exciting. I love being here. This is like so much fun, and I'm like home, which is kind of cool at the same time because I don't have to leave home. I mean, I need to get out in the world and
Yeah,
but
you don't have to travel home from a venue, as Red the Purveyor of Residence says all the time. Go big or go home, and since we're already home, we got to go big.
Home. Yeah, so no, it was fun. So this was really, really fun. So yeah, definitely, I'd love to stay connected, and so yeah, great.
It is always great having you here on Red's Room. Fantastic. Congratulations on all the stuff you've got going on. Kerri Lynn, ladies and gentlemen, go
Thanks,
connect up
guys.
with her. Thank you for joining us tonight here on Red's Room from upstate New York. It's been a pleasure having you on the show tonight.
Thanks. See you later.